we're gonna play some Marathon. Now, Marathon is a game that I've been playing for a while. And by a while, I guess it's only been a month. Month and a half? Maybe almost 2 months. I don't know. I played the server test, server slam thing back in February, I think. Something like that. And it was pretty cool. It was pretty fun. But I didn't end up getting the game at that point because I wasn't sure how I felt about it being an extraction shooter. So I kind of let it sit. And then they had a free week back in June, I think it was. And I played it. And I played a lot of it. Turns out it's fun. Turns out it's a very fun game. And it's been, I've just been kind of, dug in deep with this game for the past month or so. And yeah, it's been a lot of fun. As evidenced by my level. Here I've been playing a lot. I can't remember the last time I got this into a game like this. It's been a really long time. Maybe when I was playing Apex Legends or something, like we quite a few years back, or honestly Destiny 2, probably. I don't know. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot that this game does really well, I think. And I know it's not without its controversies, which is silly because there's not... Well, I'll get into that in a second. I need to... I want to turn off Prox chat. I'm going to be just doing solos. Because that's mostly what I've been playing. Wrong section. That's mostly what I've been playing, and we'll just turn those off. I don't get much prox chat in solos, but just in case. You never know. You never know. So yeah, let me figure out what it is that I'm doing real quick. We're probably just gonna do like a little warm-up round. I have things I'll talk about, but we'll have a nice little matchmaking, queuing, loading screen. I don't remember what my loadout was last time, so I can pick a better weapon than that, can't I? Yeah. Yeah. Poodles! Hello, welcome in. Thank you for the sub for 5 months. Thank you. I haven't even streamed for like the last month, but that's very kind of you. Yes, I am here. It's happening. Who'd have thunk? I wouldn't have thunk, but here we are. Hope you're doing well. Thanks again for the sub. Also playing Super Battle Golf the other day was tons of fun. So thanks for helping organize that. Let's see. Get some healing. All right. We're just gonna pop in here and then I'll jabber for a moment. So Super Battle Golf was super fun. You need to practice. You don't need to, I mean, you can practice if you want to. You can practice if you want to, but part of the fun is just smacking the ball around and freezing yourself in the ice blocks, right? The chaos is part of the fun. It is just, it's like Mario Kart, like shenanigans in golf form, and it's a blast. It really is. Literally and figuratively. I think I made that joke in the, anyway. So Marathon, this game is really fun. I really enjoy it a lot. It is a PvPvE extraction shooter. How's that for a word salad? And so basically you fight against bots and you fight against other players. You try to get cool loot and you try to get out with it. It's pretty intense in like in the sense of it's stressful because like you can lose your stuff. and you don't want to lose your stuff, the cool stuff that you found, all the guns, all the whatever. That was a much quicker matchmaking thing than I was expecting. I have more to say. And so you, yes, like Tarkov, exactly. I mean, not exactly in the sense that like the setting and everything, but that style of game. Yeah. So like the loot that you find in game you want to get out with, there's different like items that you find to get upgrades that are like seasonal permanent upgrades that give you better access to gear that you can get outside of a run to bring in, like backpacks and all sorts of other things. So like it can be punishing if you die a lot to other players. You could lose a lot of stuff. And so like in a lot of regards, and I was one of them, I was like, I don't know how I feel about the extraction shooter thing because that might feel bad to lose your stuff. And so that's why I kind of didn't get into the game, even though I sort of enjoyed it when I did the server test back in whenever that was. But when I played it during the free week, I was like, oh no, this is just fun. And for me, whether I'm running a free kit, which is you just get like really kind of basic bare bones gear to go in, whether I'm running a free kit or whether I'm running a curated loadout that I've made myself with all sorts of fancy gear, I have fun with it. And like, I have a bunch of stuff in my vault that I can bring into runs now, but like, it just kind of, I just have fun with it. I don't know. It works for me. But in the same token, I totally understand why it wouldn't work for other people. Even people that like first-person shooters and things like that, I can totally get why it might not be everyone's cup of tea, just because of the genre. Furthermore, it has a very poor new player like onboarding experience. And like, that's, I think, my biggest critique of it is like, if you're new to the game and you don't know what you're doing, it is rough. It does not hold your hand. It expects you to learn trial by fire. And like, for some people, that's really cool. For others, not so much. And I think even the trial by fire thing, like learning the maps, getting better, all that kind of stuff, I think that's something that can... I forgot who I'm playing. Hold on. One moment. I'm not dying. Okay. Yeah, it can definitely be punishing if you're new to the genre and new to the game. And like, the thing about it is, it just doesn't help you understand how this game does stuff. So even if you are familiar with the genre and you know kind of the loop of it all, it doesn't like teach you how the menus work, what the items are necessarily in the most clear way, you know? Right, now that I've made tons of noise. And so like, in that regard, I totally understand some of the difficulties people have with the game. It can be difficult. It was challenging to get into, but the more I played it, the more I started really enjoying it. And it made sense. And there's a lot of community, like creators, content creators and stuff that put stuff out there to help you learn things. So there's a lot of resources for the game that aren't necessarily in the game. And that, I think, is a little bit of a shortcoming too. I have those gripes about certain games like oh, that's a good thing. Like Terraria, Minecraft, things like that. The game Terraria does a little bit better job, I think, but like Minecraft especially, like you got to look up a lot of stuff out of game. Not that there's necessarily anything inherently wrong about that. It just, I think more things should be accessible kind of in the game itself. So, but it's a little bit of nitpicking to some degree. The thing that I don't think is fair in regards to this game is the insane like hate campaign that is going on about it. Like, it's kind of baffling to me how many people just seem to be hating on this game for the sake of hating on it. Like, if you don't like extraction shooters, you don't like the vibe or the art style, fair. I think the art style is weird in a good way. It took me a while to get used to the moth loading screen aesthetics. I don't think I'm alone. Hold on.
Hope this hurts.
I might need to clock in for a moment.
Warning,
That's good.
reinforcements detected.
Use that to get out. Oh, I didn't break enough windows. Ugh, hold on. Hold on. That's broken. Break window. No one would go towards someone who's just smashing windows like a crazy person, right? One more? What did I not do? One more window. Alright. So yeah, for whatever reason, there's just like a big group of people that want to see this game fail. And like a lot of these people I feel like haven't it's the internet. So like the internet's the hate machine, you know? There's that. And I'm not gonna say this game is perfect. It's got bugs. It's got, like I said, the new player onboarding experience is rough / non-existent. It's punishing. But it's also so dang fun for me. Oh, crap. Oh, that's going to be a death. It's going to be a death for sure. I'm not going to get out of this one. Maybe. Gotta push up for sure.
Crocs out.
Oh, it's a recon too. Nope.
Signal recall window closes in 20 minutes.
Tad is. No! Oh god, that scared me. That's not good. Surely they won't expect me to fight bots and make lots of loud noise when I'm trying to escape from them, right? Not up there. They've got a long-range weapon too, which is unfortunate. So I'm at a disadvantage outside. Actually really surprised that I got away from that. Oh. This is the part of solos that's probably not fun to watch. The ratting around. The listening for sounds, because I have no idea where they are, and I have a little baby pistol. It's a good pistol, but still. If I could get up on... roof. Can't fit through there. Oh jeez, there's just robots everywhere here. Yeah. It's weird. I don't like being down this far. I'd be surprised if they didn't push in after me. But I have no indication of where they are. More thing would be to leave. I don't know if I'm smart. I'm If I get up on a roof and they have vision of me, that's not great either. If we go inside, they might be in there. What are the odds to get spotted? At least now I have some height advantage.
Hope this hurts.
I picked up a trap bag. Alright. See, solos is weird because if this was not solos, this would have ended in me getting pushed down and wrecked. But because it's solos, they could have just as easily been like going to do something else on their own, and they're like, I don't really want to have this fight. Because if they push in, you know, the tables could have turned. I want to get over there, because that will give away my position and also let me see if they're still nearby.
Connection collapse in 15 minutes.
Yeah, they're going to be sneaking around too. The thing with who they were playing has an ability that lets them see around the map. Like pings you. Also, hi Dan, sorry. I saw you, it's like 10 minutes ago. I saw your message and I got a little distracted. That's a bot. Okay, so they're not at least nearby here. And now they know that I'm here. So I can use that to my advantage, which my advantage is to just leave, I think. I guess we'll try to go to overflow, but if that's probably where they went too, I don't know. A little bit of mind game. Oops. You know what, if they are outside, maybe I just go in the tunnels. I have no objective this match. Normally I kind of have an idea of like what I'm looking for, what I'm looting. Those birds. Oh. Those are birds. Which means someone is over there. I figured that I wouldn't be able to carry on an actual conversation while doing this, but that's okay. Doesn't mean they're necessarily coming this way. But lots over there. This is not actually smart, what I'm doing. Because again, I know there's at least someone out here that has good detection and a longer range weapon than I do. Oh, you know what? I wonder if they were going into the tunnels. So anyway, people seem to hate this game for kind of no reason, which I don't get. If they want to not like it because of the genre or whatever, like that's cool. You know, what was that? Is someone doing a mission over there? Huh. That more birds I heard? But the internet being a hate machine and doing what it does best, which is just like hating stuff, is a shame. Like, people are like, this game killed Destiny 2, and what was that? No, right? That wasn't someone trying to shoot at me. That was weird. Okay. An errant laser blast flew past. Did the commander spawn there or something? I don't know what the... That's not what I wanted to do.
This
Wrong
will be
button.
fun. Box sensor
Whatever,
up.
we'll go in here. Sure. It definitely took a while to like get into the game as far as understanding it, but once it kind of clicks, I don't know, it just worked. It's just fun. Even though like sometimes when I'm playing solos, you just like sneak around. I think the game is definitely meant for like groups of 3, like squads of 3. For sure that's how it's designed, that's how it's set up. But I still have fun doing solos.
10 minutes remain until
It's a lot more
force signal
tense, it's a lot
recall.
more like quick paced, I guess. Or like can be, I don't know. It's just a matter of like the public perception of the game, I feel like has been skewed because people are like hating on it. And like it's not a bad game. I think it's a very well done game. Even if I didn't like it, I would be wrong to say it's a bad game. I think it's fair to say it's a game that's not for you. I think that's very valid. But to just straight up call it a bad game, I don't think is fair to it at all. Sure, I'll take a second battle pistol, why not? And that's the thing I think that annoys me about the discourse primarily, is that. And there's no fixing that. You know, people are going to be like, oh, the player count is really low. And it's like, yeah, but that doesn't lessen the game. It puts some of it into like, you know, what's the longevity of the game going to be like, because are there going to be enough players to sustain it? Don't know. But you know what? I've put a ton of time into it, and I got it on sale for like 30 something bucks or whatever. I've gotten well more than my money's worth out of it. And like, if it's gone in a month, that would suck, but I enjoyed it while I was here, you know, and that's kind of all you can do with, there's Dexfield. That's all you can do with live service games like this, you know? Gotta have fun while they last. And I gotta say that there's microtransactions in this. There's cosmetics, there's weapon skins, there's like runner skins. I have never once had the game like pop up and be like, hey, do you want to buy something? I actually had to fish and find the store and go and look to even find like where that stuff was. Someone's exfilling not here, but nearby, I think. So the game is not trying to like make you buy extra things after you've bought the game, which I really respect. I really respect that a lot. And
Danger, danger.
I might end up getting a couple things. There's not a ton of the like microtransaction-y stuff that has really stood out to me, but done like nothing this round. What I get? What is this? Superior Mega Belt. I don't know what a Mega Belt is, but maybe it's Mega Man's cousin. Oh, it's Fog E. They asked a commander. No, that's not the commander. Not the commander here? Oh, this is not showcasing the events, so I haven't really explored the map much. But there's various events that happen at some of the different points of interest. And you go and do those and you get loot, you get other things. Or you can do what I do, which is just kind of skulk around and not end up doing much of anything, which is sometimes how my solo runs go, and that's okay. Like, the loot is cool, but sometimes it's just like the happenstance. It's like a complicated slot machine. Like, maybe you're gonna win a fight and get something really cool and big. Maybe you're gonna not. Maybe you're gonna get a whole lot of nothing burger, you know? Just kind of depends. And, I don't know, I guess that's part of the fun, too. It's hard for me to describe exactly why I enjoy it, aside from, like, the gunplay is good. Like, I haven't shot a lot, admittedly. But, like, the gunplay is really fun. The weapons are interesting. I think some of them could stand to be balanced a little bit. Oh, this is exfil. I activated it and now I'm leaving the map in 5 seconds. Hopefully not get killed as I'm leaving. But yeah, I guess that it's a shame. That was the last one on the map. Wow, okay. I'm surprised I didn't die in that first encounter. They really could have pushed in and punished me there, but somehow I made it out. That was not the most interesting run. There's probably not going to be a lot of interesting runs. Maybe there will be, I don't know. Depends on what you think is interesting. If you think me trying to talk while getting shot at is interesting, then boy, are you in for a treat. So that'll probably happen a lot. So there's all these different factions that you get like contracts for, and you level them up, and they have upgrades. So like, for example, this is kind of the tutorial faction. And one of the things that you can unlock with some of the items you can extract with are backpacks to buy. So free kits start you with a backpack that goes away after the run, but these you can buy and bring in with your normal like gear. So you could go to the armory and you'd be like, I want to buy this backpack for 500 credits. And then you can do that. And then you make your loadout here. And then you go and do a run. So these are like permanent upgrades. The other thing I think people understandably might not be down for is that this game is very seasonal based. So because it's the extraction shooter part of it is like, as the season goes on, people get more and more fancy gear and items. I don't have very much fancy things in my vault. These are not all that fancy. Lots of people have lots of other fancy things because they do more end game stuff, which I haven't really done again because that's mostly geared towards the trios, the like regular full-size squads. But as the season goes on, people get more stuff, and that more stuff is you know, it gives them an advantage. Though I will say that I think for the most part, you are at a disadvantage going in with just the very basic gear, but that doesn't mean that you can't win fights and overcome odds and, you know, take other people's stuff. Like it's very, very possible. I've had it happen a lot of times. I've also had the inverse happen where someone who was on a free kit just completely got the drop on me and took all my stuff. And like, that's just how it goes. It's the give and take of the game, you know? And so it just, you know, it's the back and forth, the pendulum swing, the, I don't, you know, what other cliches and platitudes or platypuses that you want to describe it with is kind of how it goes. I think that it's just one of those things. If you have fun with it, have fun with it, you know? If you don't, then don't. Play something that you're going to have fun with. But don't say a game is bad and hate on a game just because of, like, the hate train for it, you know? I've never understood that. There's plenty of games that I don't care for or that just didn't resonate with me and are, like, big deals, you know? But I'm not saying they're bad games. I'm just saying it didn't work for me, right? That's what I have to say on the subject of this game and like the discourse that goes on around it. which it is a shame that is how it is, because I think that people would be more willing to try the game if it didn't have such a strong like negative connotation around it from all of this like discourse, you know. And again, there's lots of people that I think would probably like the game but would not like the extraction shooter part of it, and that's so valid. So valid. I thought I was going to be one of those too. But yeah, you never know. Saying the game is bad just because you yourself did not enjoy it is not cool. The game could be amazing to 1,000 other people. Exactly. Like, I think that it's one thing to say a game is bad because it's like poorly made or the devs abandoned it or whatever. But like, even then, I don't know. I'm hard pressed to say this game is like just universally bad. Like, to apply a blanket statement like that is really difficult for me to do, because I can enjoy a game or not enjoy a game, and that doesn't make it like inherently good or bad, right? Like, those 1,000 other people could love it, and that's great. Like, I think I'm trying to think of an example. Well, okay, maybe not like the best example, because I did play quite a few hours of it, but like the Fallout games, Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, I know were fantastic games. I love Skyrim. I played, I don't even know how long of Skyrim, 5 different times, you know, on 5 different consoles and on my smart fridge and on my washer and dryer. It's everywhere. But like, the thing is, for Fallout, it didn't click for me, and I don't really know why. Like, I played through maybe the first quarter of the story in Fallout 4 and the first half of Fallout 3, and I just like fell off of it. And it wasn't that I didn't like it. It wasn't that I thought it was bad. It just didn't work. And I don't really know why. It's not a bad game. Like, maybe it's just the setting or something. I don't know, you know. You had the exact same backwards issue. Liked Fallout, couldn't get into Skyrim. Also totally fair. Yeah. Never get into Elder Scrolls, love Fallout. Yeah, and I think it could just be kind of a setting thing, or just like a, you know, story vibe type of deal. Because it's interesting, like, really at the core, same game engine, same fundamental structure, right? One has guns, one has bows. There's not a lot of big difference at the core of it, but there's aspects of the game that work for people and don't work for others. And that doesn't make one, you know, bad. I hear, and Starfield, since we're on the Bethesda thing, I haven't played Starfield. Mostly I didn't get it and haven't played it because I imagine I will probably get more into it as it's more of a sci-fi setting, but I could have the same effect with Fallout. I know that there's a lot of complaints about that game. A lot of people saying it's bad, it's underbaked, and like whatever you want to say about it. I think it could still be a lot of fun. Like, building your own ship from like building blocks, that's probably what I'll spend most of my time doing, you know? But all those gripes aside, like, even if I play it and it doesn't click with me, it's, you know, just kind of how it is. You feel the same for Stardew currently. It just didn't click for you in your brain, but so many people love it, and it really is a great game. Yeah, that's totally fair. There's like, the Cozy Farm life sim games are like a dime a dozen now, and I say that because it's true, but like, not because it's a problem. There's tons of games like all over the place, but I think that there's so many options and there's so many different kind of niches for that style of game, and Stardew was kind of one of the big original ones. And so in some ways, I think a lot of other games has sort of like kind of ironed out some of the wrinkles that Stardew maybe has. It's a great game. You know, it's solid. It is a great game, like you said, and it didn't click for you in your brain, and that's totally fine. Like, you might even rate it like, for me, it's like a 6 out of 10 or whatever, not to put numbers in your words mouth, but like, your 6 out of 10 doesn't mean it's universally like a bad game, right? Like, you can have opinions on a game and share that without saying this game is garbage, right? Like, I could play this game and be like, this game is a great shooter game and I enjoy that part of it. I don't like the fact that I lose my loot or sometimes sit around doing nothing for the first 20 minutes of my solo games that I keep putting myself into, you know?
Reminder.
But
We
Like
found
Starfield, I played,
knowledge
I don't even know how many, like 250 hours of Stardew Valley. I might have said Starfield, I meant Stardew. I played a lot of Stardew, and I had a lot of fun with it. The house got to a point where I was like, why am I still playing it? Like, I also put hundreds of hours into Animal Crossing. I could probably have put more hours into Animal Crossing. And they both clicked for me in a way that Fields of Mistria, I enjoyed. I played through the content that was there. I know it's coming out in like 1.0 pretty soon. It didn't hold me as much. I don't really know why. And it's also like timing of it all. Like, when are you playing the game? When is it clicking for you type of thing as well. I could have played this game, like if this game had come out like 5 months ago, might not have clicked in the same way that it did when I started playing it now, you know? But you played Starfield at launch, made the mistake of that. Here it's better now. It sounds like they've done a bunch of stuff and like changes to it. I heard it was pretty rough at launch. And like, I think that if a game doesn't run, it's buggy or like has actual problems. I don't know. It's so tough. It's so tough for me to just call things bad. I don't know. I need to lock it here for a second. I need to go. Because people, it's art. Art is subjective, right? If there are things that make something bad or like, I don't know, it's so hard to call something bad. Like maybe it's just who I am. I heard shooting. Where's the Tad? I'm a mega rat. Okay, the Tad is over there. Why am I hearing that? Ah, there we are. There's the player who is either going to get killed or kill me. Oh, I didn't bring any throwables. Oh, man.
Ammo crate on me.
Be very subtle. I couldn't tell if there were a destroyer. I might just check the wall safe and dip. Sometimes when I play like this, I feel really scummy. But turnabout's fair play. It happens to me all the time, too. Let me? No, I'm not shooting. I gotta come out one of these sides. I could come up below. Also, it's been long enough someone else could roll up here, too. That bot is just staring at the door. I heard him just knife a bot inside. I could push in. That'd be more interesting than what you're watching right now. This is a metaphor for life. Bad things happen to those who wait.
Watch out, runner here.
That didn't aggro me, did it? It aggroed me. That was a recon, then I'm in trouble. Looked like a destroyer. Where did those shots come from? Purple shield? Thief? No, it's a vandal.
Proc sensor up.
20 minutes remain.
Well, those bots are going to troll me on that. Should reposition. That's what they're doing. I need to keep the high ground, though. Oh, crap. Oh no. I can jump. It's okay. Shoot, I just heard that. Like right underneath. Once I saw them, I should have hit that tad. How much of this game feels like it's over Anakin, I have the high ground. I feel so much more confident when I have the high ground, which is maybe a problem. I wonder if they're going to try to exfil. I'm not going to try to exfil here. They know I'm up here. Will they get out? See, I think they know where I am, and I don't know where they are, and I don't like that. What was that? A bot? All light in there. It's the stalemate. They're probably not even here anymore. They probably didn't. Every time I say that, though, they show up. Could relocate. I saw them run this way.
Warning, reinforcements detected.
Can't. Hear me now. That'll help. That'll help. I'm gonna do this and probably get killed while I do it. That's okay. Okay, purple shield, they're over there. They're in the building on that far side. Oh, bird, they're leaving. I heard those birds. They are leaving. I remember those birds. Oh no, I fell, I saw them. I don't know what kind of gun they had. They got out of the tad range, though. That's the problem for me, because now they have the high ground. I don't know why I'm singing. Oh, really? Really? You're going to shoot at me right now, bot? Don't care for this situation that we're in. They scared the birds. They might still be over there. Don't know. Gonna find out. Can I peek them through here? They probably left, huh? Dude, chill. Sorry, I've seen your guys' messages. I'll be with you in a minute. That bot is not helping. I bet you that they left. You know, we're just gonna find out. Worst case, I lose my green shield and the bot is not giving up. I'm sorry, what? That's not them. Who is that? When did that happen? That's disconcerting.
Connection collapse
I
in
gotta clear this
15
building.
minutes.
I don't know why I said sorry. You don't care. Unless something insane happened over here. That bot needs to stop. This needs to end. What the heck happened? Is that them? The Vandal. What is going on? What? Did someone else, like, hit them and the person I saw up on the roof was different? Oh! Oh, I'm so dead! So dead! Oh, it's exactly what happened. That's crazy. Holy cow. So I knew I heard someone down there too. Dang, I should have stayed above. So the Vandal got away, and then that assassin got the Vandal and then was just waiting for me. Wild. Okay. Wow, I missed a lot when I was skulking about over there. I didn't even hear that, like, go down. That's wild. All right, anyway, that's that run. So yeah, games and subjectivity. Oodles, you said those types of games made you realize that much freedom without objectives overwhelms your brain. That's super fair. I think that's true for a lot of people, like with Minecraft. I think is kind of a big example of that too, where it's like you can do anything, and it's like, yeah, but that's a lot of responsibility. Weirdly enough, like that's one of the reasons I liked Pacopia so much, is because yeah, you can do anything, but they kind of give you good what am I trying to say? They give you like good kind of frameworks to work in. Like, oh, Charmander wants warmth, you know, Squirtle wants water. Like you kind of have themes to work around, and also you don't have to like build everything from scratch if you don't want to. I totally forgot about my mission. And so like, I think that helped with that kind of very like amorphous, do whatever you want to do kind of thing. I kind of like games that do that because it helps. Like I like kind of trying to come up with those sorts of things. That's fun for me. And I know that it's not fun for everybody. And there are sometimes too when like I just want a game that is straightforward and tells me what to do and I can just play it. And in some weird ways, so I've been playing Diablo 4 a good amount as well, but like this is also kind of that, like it's like, here you go, here's the game. And it's like, you know, there's a container in which it exists. And with so many more like open world games, there's a lot of stuff that is just kind of do all the things. And that can get a little overwhelming, a little tiresome in some regards, like for sure. So I totally get that. Dan, you're saying everything was a cell in Starfield, wanted to explore, but you got to experience loading screens. That's totally fair. That definitely would be a gripe of mine. Like, I don't care that they have to have the loading screens because that's how the engine is built, and I understand some of the limitations there, but the fact that it's just a loading screen, like, I remember playing Elite Dangerous, and when you'd fly to the planet, you'd get like a little cutscene of you like coming out of the, you know, super cruise or whatever, and like, that's a loading screen, right? But it doesn't take you out of the experience. You can still fly that, you know, you're still in it. And for it to cut away to a loading screen is a little just jarring when you're in a game like Starfield that's kind of trying to be that a little more immersive of an experience. So like, that's super fair. Yeah, even if it was just a cutscene, I think that would lend itself to it a little bit. But I don't know. It's still like something that, well, at least with like Starfield, I know there's a lot of mods that do help with some of that. I don't know what the modding scene is for that game. Also, Stardew has a bunch of mods as well, like an insane amount. Because I've been reading about it, Project Zomboid just like did a big release, I think just today or like yesterday or something, that the forever in early access game Project Zomboid, just there's a bunch of stuff that came out for that, and that's another game that it's like, what is the point? Like there's no objectives. The objective is like survive, but you're not going to survive, so it's like you kind of have to figure out what your goal is. Like, so it's in some regards a fun, chill experience, but in other regards, like if you're not in the right mindset for that, then it's totally like, well, what am I doing? You know? Also, how do I? Oh, I need to remember to do that. Sorry. But yeah, no, I think that there's, I mean, I guess I'm not a games journalist or a game reviewer or anything like that. I just, it is disappointing. You know, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed that there's still that like struggle with games and some of the discourse around them for things like that, where it's just so popular to hate on things like rage bait and all that kind of stuff is such a click incentive that it's tiring. The internet, it just becomes tiring after a while, and it's a bummer. It is a bummer. But the long and short of it, for me at least, is like, I think this game is fun. I enjoy it. And there's a core group of, you know, a few thousand people who feel the same way. And there's just a lot of kind of, you know, doom and gloom about numbers for a game. And I think that you just gotta enjoy it. It's tough when a game is like this, where it's multiplayer dependent, right? So if there's not enough people playing, they have to have server costs and things. And will it be able to continue to function? Who knows what that'll look like. But regardless, game fun. Even there, like I died. I got like my loadout was lost. You know, oh bummer. But now I'm just gonna load in with a free kit and actually do my mission. But yeah. So anyway, I think I've started and stopped my commentary about that enough at this point that I don't know that I need to keep jabbering about that specifically. But it was something that I knew when I streamed this game again I was gonna have to talk about, because that's what everyone is talking about. It's crazy just how like there's so many people interested in the numbers of this game that like have no stake or no care about it, really, aside from just like, I don't know, maybe it's like watching a train wreck, even though this isn't a train wreck. I feel it. The issues with Bungie, the studio that made this game, aside, like there's a lot of drama that's happened with that studio over the last few years, which is unfortunate. Like I like the original Halo series. Halo 3 was my go-to game for like a good chunk of my middle and high school life. Most of it, all of it. Thousands of hours I put into that game. I played it competitively. I played it socially. I made tons of friends playing that game. It was an incredible experience. Still love Halo 3 to this day. And so, you know, it's a shame to see all of the challenges that Bungie has faced as a studio, from, you know, pretty much leadership garbage, executive garbage. And it's a shame when devs and games have to suffer because of that. And that is unfortunately just kind of the state of things lately. Like, I hate that now, I don't like to say I hate, but I do hate that now when a big game releases, I'm waiting a couple days to see how many people the studio lays off. Like, regardless, that's just what happens. And it sucks that that's what happens, because, and that's why like indie games are so important, and indie studios that are just like doing it, you know, and that's hard to do. But
Got ammo?
I have a lot of respect for those folks. Or even like the dude that made Stardew, and like these solo devs are like, you know, folks that are doing things like that. I forget that I'm doing this. You slide real far. It's just like making games for the sake of making games is both easier than ever and harder than ever in some regards, I feel like. I don't know, like you can kickstart things, you can do all sorts of stuff, but it's still so like public perception based that if you don't do it right or you do something wrong, like it's just, I don't know. Oh, should I get another of the same gun that I have? No. You do agree if you haven't played the game, then your opinions are surface at best. Easy to bandwagon if you have no connection or stake. People do be jerks. The internet do be the hate machine. And it is what it is. And like, honestly, the solution is just like, don't go on the forums. Don't go on Reddit. Just like, don't read any of it. And I, unfortunately, have a current obsession with this game and like must consume all content regarding it. So I do subject myself to that a fair amount. Like, I don't let it get to me because I enjoy the game. It doesn't matter what other people say, but you know, it gets in there when you're just like, it's just tiring. It's true for a lot of things that are just kind of tiring after a while, you know, but that is kind of being on the internet anymore. A lot of things are tiring. The world is tiring, but we play games. We find the things that we can have fun with, and we have fun with them. Whether that's games, whether that's books, whether that's movies, whether that's, you know, whatever. Like, find what you enjoy and enjoy. Got weirdly, like, philosophical sounding there for a second. I also don't know why I'm picking up all this gray salvage. It's just like an impulse at this point. Okay. There's birds over there, so I'm covered to the west. I need to go probably to Hauler to get some guns. / I need to actually do my mission, so I need to blow some bots up with my hand cannon thing. Where is the Tad? The Tad is not over... Is the Tad over there? No, so it's going to be over yonder. Tad's over there. Cool. Don't move. Thank you. That's one. No, I don't want that. Please return to sender. Oh, that's not good. Not great. I don't think that was a bot.
Procs out.
Maybe a bot? No, not a bot. Yeah, they're inside. Can't see anything through those windows. You need to clean them. It's dirty. No! Get down! What? Oh, no, not that far down. Oh, jeez. My spacebar is so sensitive. Like, I can't say anything even remotely spacebar adjacent without it getting really mad at me. I know there's a player in there, but I want to close to. Probably dumb. Because he's kind of my canary in the coal mine over there.
20 minutes remain.
Exfil online, nowhere near here. We've got a sidearm pistol and a dream. If they're in there, they know I'm up here. I could cut over and hit the Tad. Or I could just shoot at them and miss all of my bullets. This thing is not that accurate. They are also look like they're on a free kit. Okay. Alright, that's cool. Sounds good. Alright, cool. I'm gonna leave. We had the universal sign of we're not gonna fight, and I'm gonna dip. I'm gonna leave them to their business and blow up the bot over here.
Watch out.
And if they stab me in the back, so be it. But that was some good crouching. I liked that. That's the sort of nonverbal communication that this game can allow. One of the things I do appreciate about this game is that it is, like, generally speaking, pretty much like, if you see another player, assume you're going to be shooting each other. And I like that. It simplifies things, works for me. But then you have moments like that where it's like, okay, you know, well, we don't need to do this right now. You've got a quest you're doing something, like, that's fine, I'll move on, you know, I'll give you space, whatever. It does happen, like, just there. There's been a couple times too when we've played, when I play with some friends that, we've had like rooks who are basically, they join in later in the game. They're like kind of the scavengers. And they will, you know, be like, oh, I'm friendly. And like, are they really friendly? Are they not? We don't know. And again, some of that it's like, do I really care? But sometimes it's still fun. Your favorite part is when you get to shoot people. It's just so fun to win. It is. No, I'm not discounting that at all whatsoever. It's definitely a thrill when you get that, like, when you get that chance to either surprise someone or like, I actually had some really good solo battles on Outpost, which I might end up doing a little bit of here in a bit, but where there was actually like some significant back and forth, even with like green shields and free kits. It was like, oh, we're shooting here, now we're like sliding to the side over here and like disengaging, re-engaging, and it felt like actual kind of team fighting as opposed to what happens usually in solos, which one person gets to jump on the other and then you're wrecked, you know? And like that is I should have saved that signal jammer. That was kind of silly. That's cool. Like I that's the one thing that you don't get in solos that I do miss. I don't really need these. Why did I take these flares? Is that you actually get like some team fights happening, you know? Which, by the way, Dan, if you do want to play, let me know. But also, no pressure. I haven't done much for... Oh, that's reinforcements. I haven't done much crew fill just because I don't like having to deal with randos. I will say that it does seem like this game is pretty good in that regard, and I think it's probably because it maybe is a little bit of a smaller population. Not that there's not toxic people, because there always is.
Danger. Danger.
I got nips. But it seems like it's better. Like the few times that we have done some crew fill stuff, it's been pretty good. Everyone's been pretty chill for the most part. Just nice. And I could probably do more. If I were to stream crew, I turned prox chat out. That dude might have been prox chatting actually. I don't know, but I don't know if it would show up if I had it muted or not. I want to figure out a way, and I know there is a way that I can like route my game prox chat audio. That's just the bot. Yeah, okay. I can route my game prox chat audio so only I hear it, so you guys on the stream don't. So in case anything bad happens, it doesn't get broadcast, and I'd feel more okay about doing that, which that could be fun. Not the bad, you know, words part, but the actually playing not solos part could be fun. Oh, that's not a silencer. Huh.
15 minutes until signal loss.
Got a lot of stuff.
Ammo crate on me.
Oh, no one here. Tad's over there. So normally those scouts are not still up this late. Like we're already over 10 minutes into this game. Someone exfilling right here. Oh. Oh. Do I want to be a scummy person? How scummy do we want to be right now? Is that a bot on the catwalk up there? On the catwalk, baby? Yeah, if I push this, though, there's a good chance that I just get killed in the process. I don't know if it's worth it. This is a clean window. I thought that was up there. It's an assassin. I'll let the next go. I could shoot randomly into it. One of the things sometimes I'll do just for the experience points is down someone when they're in an exfil. Because as long as they still exfil, like if you don't kill them outright, finish them off, they still get out with their stuff. Dang it! Can really only use that on gray shields, it seems like. No sniper? No snip snap. What was that? Oh, it's a secured resource here. Okay, if I can get any other gun aside from this, I will do that. Oh, it almost killed him. There we go. Snipperoni. I think I'm full health. Okay, we're gonna do this tab. And then I will do that secured resource. And find a gray bot to explode. Which there's 3 of them over there, so that's good. That's good. A nice long range. New exfil online. Where is it? It is Hauler, okay. Wait, I don't know where that guy went. Okay. Beep. Hello? Beep. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong side to hack the container.
Prepare for increased.
Oh, you're gonna spawn here, huh? Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I gotta get down from here because they're all snipers. Oh, yeah. Well, guess what? I, too, can play that game. You're not a sniper. Huh. This gun is not accurate when you are not focused on shooting. Turns out you have to be accurate when you're shooting the gun? What? Crazy. Now, the real question is, am I actually going to be able to get back to that? The sniper's still aggroed to me? Can I do this? Oh, not with the lag. What was that? I don't think I could have made that jump anyway. Like, lost verticality suddenly. Physically challenged. This gun has like no range also. It's not great. It's okay if you get headshots. Yeah, I see you guys back there. I'm aware. Do the loop again. I'll get it, get it, get it.
You have 10 minutes left, sir.
Shield broke.
Yeah, I should probably not get shot one more time. These guys are vicious. I don't care for this sniper as much as the Outland. I much prefer the Outland. All right, big threat taken care of. I think there's one more sniper somewhere. Here's something. I hear him. Okay, if I was going to be rolling up on this place, it's probably going to be... Oh, that's not what I wanted to do.
Rock sensor up.
There's still one more bot somewhere, another sniper bot. Oh, not a sniper bot. Oh. Nope. Okay. No snipper bot. What we got before we get shot in back? Oh, okay. Well, that's nice. It's better than what I had. And a shield. Very good. Uh-huh. Please don't keep staying here. Okay. Now, I guess we just leave? Unless there's anything else on the map to do, which I don't know where
Tagging exfil.
that would be. I have a shield, so that's a good plus. But yeah, like the thing that I can do this right over there. Haha, yes I can. The thing that I enjoy about this is coming in with a free kit like that and then like leaving with cool stuff. To me, that's fun. Like it's like a battle royale, but you get to keep the goods, you know. And this late in the game, like I have to worry about a rocket drone and maybe other players, but like we've got 2 exfils far on the other side of the map. If I get got, I get got, you know, like. I do like the Vandal slide for avoiding the Grenadiers, because boy are they a pain in the butt. I don't know where the turret is. What just happened? I think my game just crashed. No? Okay, that was weird. It just like froze.
USC
That was super
reinforcements
weird.
incoming.
I did have the game crash on me the other day, which it's been pretty stable for the most part. Should just put a claymore down there. That would have been smart. It's actually a lot more bots than I thought. I definitely have the high ground. The high ground? Can you come? Oh, this uses heavy ammo. Does this use heavy ammo? Oh no, I hear my friend. Oh, could I hit a headshot with that, please? Where is he? Well, I can't see him, so I'm gonna assume that it's okay. Right over the shield. Okay, I took some... Oh! I got a self-revive at least. There's so many Grenadiers. Good lord.
Forced recall.
Normally, I have a better weapon to deal with the shields. Sometimes I hit my shots. This is not one of those times. Also, just they're so accurate with the grenades, it's insane. One more? Yeah. Well. Okay. Oh, that had some good aim pull on it. All right, where is my? Yeah, that's going to be my exfil after this. I'm thankful that the rocket drone buddy did not come over here. What do we got? More shields, heat grenade, a scope. I don't know what that does. I'll take that. Let's see what sort of loot we got. An actual self-revive. Some blues. I don't need that. That. I don't really need that. The inventory management, the game part. Use that. Don't need the heavy ammo. The self-revives. I said I don't need that either. Take those, take that. Can I not take that? Okay, there we go. Drop one of the depleteds, and that's good. Okay, time to leave. Oh, I can just south
Mark
relay.
an exit.
Okay. That not be bad. See, normally at this point, if I was playing a different character, I would scout the area before going in like what I'm about to do, but I am not. So we're just going to brazenly run in here and hope for the best. This like just showed up, right? So like probably not.
3 minutes.
Just
Locate
repeated
an
myself.
exfil immediately.
I don't like that those shutters are closed. That makes me uncomfy. That makes me uncomfortable.
Alert. Static overcharge across all local data conduits is critical.
If they stay in there, that's fine. If there's someone in there, I don't know. I don't really want to find out, truthfully. I can just stay in there. Why is it wanting me to use the Panacea kit? Is that all I have? Oh, I used all of my other meds. Oh, jeez, okay. Burned through them all, huh? Like what, 5 more seconds? Don't have a smoke grenade either. This is our cover. Fine. No one's there. I'm probably the last one on the map, right? Right. Maybe. Maybe. I was the last one on the map. What do you know? See, like that was a pretty good run. I had that one little exchange with the player. Not much in the way of PvP. If we go to Outpost, there'll be more PvP. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we'll do a couple Outpost runs. Lost my backpack. Saved. The free kit backpacks you don't get to keep, which is that's fine. I'm okay with that. I don't really want to actually keep this sniper. Do I? Nah. We're gonna get rid of it. Increased UASC damage. Reduces heat. Yeah, I don't know. It's a weird, like, I just kind of like rolling over what I get in a run. So, like, we just did recoil, ADS spread. Sure. Do I have a scope? High zoom optic. It's fun to kind of be like, what have I got in this run? Let's go on to the next one. And so, consequently, my vault is very full of stuff, which, you know, I could just use that, but like, I don't know, not enough vault space? Oh, those only stack to 10, those only stack to 30. Wow. Huh. I don't need, can I buy mercy kits? Yeah, I don't think I need to, yeah, I don't need a mercy kit. What else do I have extras of? I'll bring in a chem grenade, I guess, because those are full. A lot of this stuff, you get to a point where you can just like buy it. So there's not really a need to like hold on to it. Like that, I should just sell that. Let's throw the scope on there, why not? Fine with the green shield, we'll put that on. What is this? Performing a finisher grants, it's not really useful. And this recycling thing I'm doing, you get like, it's called these cradle points. And so it's basically a way to power up your stats, essentially. So like you get points you put into things that give you better stats. So the more stuff you feed to the worm, quote unquote, you get you can get better stats and stuff, which is honestly, it makes a pretty significant difference for some things like melee damage and like agility and running around and stuff like that. So I don't really need the credits. I'm not really spending a lot of money, so selling stuff doesn't really make sense. What the maybe? Yeah. And see, so like I could get, there's like some free items you get each day. This shield, for example, I could have just used that instead of mine, but it's kind of fun to be like, this shield, I got this shield. And then, you know, see what you can do with it. Let's see what, finish this mission. Box injectors, flame horse. Defeat hostiles, deal explosive damage. Looks like I'm going to continue to be Vandal. I usually play Thief. Thief would actually be a pretty good one, but we're just gonna keep Vandaling it up for the sake of the missions. Because when you get these guys up to higher levels, you start getting better stuff for their quest rewards. Like once you get to level 30, I mean, there's like I was saying, these various things to like unlock at certain points. Like I need neurochem packs and some of these other salvage items. Once they get to 30, you get into like a VIP status, which you just kind of keep leveling them up at that point. But eventually the contracts get better and you get better rewards from them. And you get better like free daily items. So like with Cyber Acme, for example, I have a chance of getting like a blue backpack now instead of just this green backpack for free each day. So leveling up your factions is kind of like, at least for me, sort of the main progression point of the game in a lot of ways. I'm going to sell this stack because I just don't need all that ammo. Ammo is pretty cheap to buy. So there's not a whole lot of reason to hoard it. Going in with no cores seems pretty silly. That could actually be pretty good. Hangs targets caught in the blast. All right, why not? There's a very high chance I just like immediately die when I go in here, but suppose you run that risk regardless of what map you play. Do I bring in a secondary weapon or do I stay this like awkward long range? Bring in one of my many battle pistols. Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of like doing it. Just do it. So we're gonna do outpost, different map. Crew fill solo, crew fill off. Okay. Double check. Seems good. Yeah. So we'll see how this goes. These loading screens are not they're interesting. I mean, so the whole premise, the like lore is that the runner shells that you are inhabiting are like woven with this like synth silk stuff, and so that's where the mobs and the silkworms kind of come into play. Doesn't make it any less like weird and creepy, but it's definitely a thing. Definitely is a vibe. But yeah, it's fun. I don't know that how I play solo is the most interesting to watch, but I've just been playing so much of it. It's been, like I said, kind of one of the only games I've been playing regularly. And I figure why not finally just stream some of it. So thanks for hanging out with me. And we'll see how this goes. This could be over real quick, because this is a much smaller map. But maybe we'll get lucky. I don't know. To be fair, I don't think I had any successful like PvP kills when I played yesterday on this map. Nah, I don't think I did. I think I had one successful like exfil, but the rest were just kind of, again, I enjoy just going with the free kit, kind of seeing what happens. It makes me play a little slower, a little more scaredy cat sometimes, but at least on that last round, we got to do some map events, which was good. So. And now we wait for the loading. I have a lot of games that I do want to play. Like, it's like, oh, well, if you want to play them, just play them. And it's like, but the obsession, but the addiction is strong. It's hard to break away. It's honestly like, it's fun. I enjoy. I need to deal explosive damage and just defeat things. Cool. Like, I have a bunch of games that I have sort of in like my backlog. That I have a lot of games that I've been gifted from very, very kind people, and that I do want to play and I do want to stream. So, this is kind of an awkward spawn.
Engaging
Birds. Oh, I don't actually know where to look at this spawn. I'm not super familiar with this side of the map. I'm still learning it quite a bit. Get in. See, a lot of this is inside. I feel like this was not the best weapon to bring, but we're rolling it over. Do I hear movement already? Can't tell if it's a bot. It's such an odd thing because, like, at the start of these matches, you can either be quick to find other players, or if you aren't quick enough, you get like stuck. Because it's like, if I open this door and there's someone there, they're gonna hear me. Oh, the scope is weird. No one here. I really... Oh, I heard a turret. Oh, that's a tad. I need to get out. I have been scanned. I can't hit those birds. I'm still in that tad. Unfortunately, as a green shield, I stand out a little bit more on those. What? Why did I take heat damage there? I'm inside. Never there. What is this? So they recently added... Oh, entering smoke. Oh, I should have brought smoke grenades, man. Smokes are so good. Like, the grenades, don't smoke. Don't vape. I feel like this spot is bugged and I'm gonna get burnt if I go over it again. Yep, it is. Nice. What? Oh, it's not. There's a hole in the ceiling. Got it. So someone probably spawned over at airfield. Yeah, the TADs don't show. So the TAD is that big blue thing that like pings stuff. It doesn't show if they're a player or not, but it does show their shield. And so like you can kind of discern. There's not very many green shield bots. So green shields tend to stand out a little bit more on those. Same with purple. I want to get on a roof. I want to get on orientation, which is honestly probably a bad idea, but... You know, we're gonna go over here, because I know where there's a wall safe. Or where a wall safe can spawn, rather. Sounded kind of like a bot. Wall safes can have keys in them. There's a lot of bots over there. Pretty normal. And the keys... Ah, there's a wall safe. Alright, so we're clear. We'll see what's in it. The keys open locked rooms, which have good fun loot in them. They also do this. Oh. This map has a different gimmick where there's like locked doors that you have to use these keys on and stuff. Do we have a sell press? I do. Anything new? No. Okay, well that's good. Basically all I wanted here. So next. Next is, I don't know, I guess we'd head to orientation and try to get on there. Can I get up there? Oy! Well, where'd you come from? You weren't on my scan. Really need to... There's an implant, which is this thing down here. That is called Parting Gift.
20 minutes remaining.
And when you knife, it restores your shields, which is pretty nice. Actually, it's very nice. Heat cascade. I get stuck down. Maybe I can get into... I don't know this map super well yet, so I don't really know. I know that this is not like a great looting spot. Also, mostly what I need 2 green keys to be able to get into Pinwheel. I think I hear shooting off to the south. So that's kind of what I'm trying to do, is find green key cards. And I know this is probably not a great place to do this looting, but I also know that the benefit is there's not usually as many people out here. It was quick. I have a feeling I can't get up there. Seems too high. I'm just gonna heal. I don't... It's not wasting them, but sometimes it feels like I'm wasting them when I only have 1 shield bar to fill up. Because the gray ones take care of that. Can I get up on... A warden there. We can get up here. Hopefully not immediately get sniped. Turret. 2 turrets. Really? Alright, well now all of China knows I'm here. Which is, again, like, kind of one of the downsides about solos, is that you just have to be so not making noise early on in the match. That is a big, you know... It's weird, because it's one of 2 things. It's either going to attract players... I forgot to use my thing to explode bots. Oh, maybe I should... Okay. I'm going to stall for time. We're going to go back this way. Ouch. We're going to kill these bots in here for my contract. Solve those bolts.
Watch out.
No? Didn't drop anything? I got him on top of this. Oh, interesting. Okay. No, I didn't mean to slide. Whoops. Whoopsies. Hey Shane, welcome in on Marathon, dude. Yeah. So I played this on the free week back in June. I'm obsessed. I have mostly been playing solo, but like this game is fantastic. I went on a whole big like not like rant, but discussion about the all the like hate energy around this game and how dumb it is and how the game sure has its issues, but like is a fantastic game. I don't want those guns. Yeah, no, it's great. It's great. Oh, that's not great. I don't want to deal with that. Wait, why did it aggro to me through the door? No, I don't want to fight you. Nope. Put about 200 hours into it, then everyone you knew stopped playing. Well, guess what? I'm here to tell you I am still playing and will be for the foreseeable future. So, you know, if you're ever down, I think I just hit like season level 100 last night. I think I've put in like, yeah, baby, I think I put in like 150 hours just in. I just started in season 2, but oh wait, got my thing.
Yeah, we got trouble.
Really wish that did more damage. Like, I totally understand sometimes these sorts of games, it's like you, people tend to fall off as, like, the season goes on or whatever, but, like, this is, like, my, I guess, party line about the game is that, like, I enjoy playing this thing, whether I'm on a free kit or whether I'm, like, decked out with gear. And that, to me, is a big, like, indicator of how good the game is. What? I don't... I mean, I'll hold on to it. I don't really want either of those. I don't need that. I hope that you've... I hope you've been doing well. It's good to see you. Hope you guys are doing good. Okay, I've got 2 green cards, so I can try Pinwheel. The Strider? Strider's good. No. It's not that it's not good. I don't have I don't want 2 medium long range weapons when I'm about to go into Pinwheel. I'll hold on to it. I'm not gonna like. Honestly, I'm gonna end up farming it. That was a noise. What was a noise? Nah, there's honestly, I think I don't care for, there's a couple, I can't, that's a weird spawn. There's one of the LMGs I don't really care for. I don't remember which one it is. There's the KKV is, I don't prefer. But for the most part, most of the guns, weirdly, some of the rarer guns are like not as good or fun to use. Which is a little funny. Okay, so reinforcements at orientation. Our shotguns still beyond broken. They just nerfed the Mizraya like a patch or 2 ago. The double barrel, the Waster, is like useless. It's a little less useless. They gave it a little bit of a buff. But knife is better. I've not really used the Mizraya. I've not done cryo. They added a PvE mode. Like it's an experimental one called Vault Breakers. You basically go through cryo. It's just you and bots, and it's like a totally separate, like kind of roguelike-esque experience. Just want to see if the doors are down. Don't want to fight these bots. I've played a good bit of that. It's pretty cool. It definitely like needs work. Okay, there's some broken switches. But it's been a great way to learn the Cryo Archive map, because Cryo Archive is... It's a very cool map. Boy, is it overwhelming. I don't see any reds. Someone might have broken in. I'm out. I'm out. I'm just like being extra skittish just because I don't know this map as well. And I don't really want to follow up that way if someone's already in there. That red card's gone. I already got the wall safe. Wait, did I? Oh, no, I got the wall safe at Airfield. I didn't check this one. The bot, I think. Wish there were shutters here. No wall safe here. Sometimes there's a wall safe down there. How confident am I feeling? Inventory full of meds to lose. Let's do it. Let's do it. I can almost guarantee that someone's up there already. That's a lot more bots than I thought. Not the bots I thought I was gonna fight. Whoopsies. 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 I was a little too overconfident. Hey. That was the wrong button. Okay. Hold on. Oh, I've aggroed everyone. Well, this is going great. Did I drop that? I did. Oh, whoops. I thought they were going to be gray bots, and they were not. So that's on me. It's okay. And then all the other bots that were in this corridor, like, aggroed to me. I've not actually successfully gotten in this way, so maybe I just do go up the quiet way, but... I want to give it a go. Really wish that that one burst kill door I just am missing. That's what I'm looking for. I can aim sometimes. Where did... Okay. So what I want to do is I want to hack this and then leave. I have a bunch of ammo. The question is, so I'm going to hack this and then drop out, because I don't want to fight these bots. Wait, is it already open? Am I dumb? It was already open. I didn't need to do that. I've made a silly. I've made a very big silly. I don't have any red cards though. Someone's already in here for sure. Oh yeah. I am very late to this party. I'm very late to the party? They already did Red Room. I'm just basically scavenging whatever they left behind. But the question is going to be, are they still here? And this is again one of those things like maybe I scare them off. No idea where I am. So they totally came in the quiet way. I actually don't know where this is. Is this down below command wing? Been up here like once. What the heck? I've not been in here. This has to be down below command wing. Weird. Oh yeah, there's a vent. Don't mind me. Super. Oh, that's the exit. Oh, yeah, no, there's nothing here. Well, I say nothing. I mean, I'll take some scraps, maybe. Oh, I'll take some scraps. Yeah. I'll take some scraps. Why not? They refresh the maps. It looks way different than season 0.
5 minutes.
I don't know. Well, okay. They have a nighttime version of Dire Marsh now. Oh boy. Let's grab the that's fine. They have a nighttime version of Dire Marsh. Did I miss something over here? Is there not a spawn over here? Okay, I gotta actually like think about leaving here soon. There's a nighttime version of Dire Marsh. I don't know if they did a lot of other changes to things. Because I didn't play before season 2. I'm not certain. It's very possible that they made some tweaks. This is also like my second time ever being up in Pinwheel, so I don't really know where I'm going. Could have turned that alarm off though. That I'm waiting to just get like annihilated. Like, is this guy camping the red room still or something? I don't know. That's fine. I mean, you did kill everything already, basically. Except for that. I'd really rather not. Why can't I turn it off? Has it already technically been turned off, so it won't, like, turn off again? I really need to run parting gift. Weird, whatever. Just ignore that.
3 minutes. Locating exfil immediately.
Maybe this guy will drop a red card and I can just, like, escape. Not yet. Hey.
Watch out.
I mean, these are not unpleasant scraps. I'm not going to complain. Oh, parting gift. Look at that. Did they, like, actually loot this? Did they just have a really full backpack or something? Okay, hold on. I'm going to have to take final exfil. Okay, I don't need that. I don't need that. Gladly take the reflex coil. I guess I'll take a cryo 2 key. Sure. I don't need that. I don't need that. We don't need all this ammo. Can drop that. What? I'd like to keep that core. Nope. Okay. I don't know. I mean, oops. I don't disagree with you. There's a lot of stuff left behind, but if they were just focused on like a couple things, whatever. We're gonna sacrifice that for a smoke grenade because I'm gonna have to take final, unless I can get a red
Mark an
key card
exit.
from this guy real quick.
See ya.
Poor decisions are being made. Die,
30 seconds remain.
die. See, parting gift is so good. That's a green key card. That's not helpful. Okay, we need to leave. Oh, we need to leave. We need to get out of here. They don't have a red key card, so we gotta just leave. Which, honestly, I should have done where I was. I'm gonna have to run past a butt ton of bots, I think. But yeah, no, I don't disagree that seems like a lot of stuff that got left behind, but it's solos, so like... Later. Okay. They're not gonna drop down and come after me. I don't know... Oh, it's gonna spawn down here, isn't it? I don't know where final spawns on this.
No rush, but here's a
I can make it. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. The bot. Actually, like, really close. I'm probably the last person on the map, too. I don't know. Weird things happen in solos. Yeah, I kept the self-revive because I was nervous. You really? Really? We're doing that.
popping cover.
All right, fine. I don't even know where that bot was. That's crazy. Okay, I mean, I'm not going to complain. That's a good haul for me. That's a good haul for me for just like stumbling into Pinwheel in solos. That's the first time I've actually gone into Pinwheel. Yeah, I was the last person. Well, duh, I was the last person. That was the final exfil. GG's good haul. Yeah, I'm surprised. But I guess maybe it was exceptional. I even left behind I forgot there was another valuable on the desk. I could have grabbed. I left that behind. But that's, yeah. I'm surprised I didn't run into anybody, honestly. It was weird. But it's like, I've that's kind of what I've noticed because I've mostly played solos, is that like sometimes you just don't bump into anybody. And everyone is like, oh, there's a player, I want to avoid that. Whereas in like trios or duos, like you go towards the sounds of the, like you seek out the fights, you know? And I kind of do that in solos sometimes too, to at least like scope things out and be like, what's going on? But I haven't done any rook runs, no. Well, maybe I've done one or two like really early on, but I haven't done much. That would probably be a great way to get loot from Pinwheel, is just doing rook runs. But I kind of like, one of the things I enjoyed doing is just, so like everything that I got in that run, like, so I started a run like 2 runs ago, I was on a free kit, and now this is where I'm at. And I like that kind of like just rolling over whatever I get into the next run, and then when I die, I just like bounce myself back down to a free kit, which means I have a bunch of stuff in my vault, like tons of backpacks that I never never end up using, because I just like find stuff in runs and like roll that over, which that's just kind of how I play solos to keep it interesting for myself. But I haven't done, I think I said earlier too, but like I haven't done a whole lot of like crew fill, just because I don't know. I don't really like playing with randoms. I think that people are pretty good. Like the few times we've done crew fill has been fine. and like people are pretty chill. But I don't know. It's just like sometimes I don't want to have to, which is funny because I'm streaming. It's like, I was gonna say sometimes I just want to like chill and not have to like, I don't know, do stuff like that, but just kind of depends, I guess. I don't know. It's different playing with randoms because like, here's the thing. If I'm bad, like I don't care if other people are bad. Like we can wipe early on 5 minutes into a run and like get killed. That's fine. I don't really care. It doesn't make a big difference to me. Like I enjoy playing the game regardless of what my loot value is. But like, I'm going to feel bad if I'm loading into like a crew fill with a free kit, or if I'm doing bad in a crew fill with like randoms. Like I know if I'm playing with my friends, they don't care if I do bad, right? Like we're just playing. This is silly. I just don't have a ton of space for these, and I don't really play recon. I do play triage. Well, that's a duplicate, so let's just a new thing for this season is the cradle, which I'll show here. So you, instead of selling stuff, you convert it, you worm food it, and you've got like points that you get to put into things to like, so like this is strength, and it like improves the base stats. All stats are capped at 100 now. And this makes a pretty big difference. Just like overall, like the dexterity and strength make a huge difference. Yeah, it's builds basically. You get enough points, you can get it to level 70, and they actually just like, what is today? Yesterday? Or maybe it was last week. Recently, they introduced the ability to reset your cradle and like prestige, so that you can like, you get to level 70, which takes a long time. You reset back to level 1 and you get 1 extra point, so you can eventually max everything out. But it's not builds per shell, it's like for one thing. So if you wanted to like run a triage and like change your stuff around, you'd have to go into the cradle and like change these stat values around. But it is cool, and it does have a nice sense of progression. Like honestly, for me, because I just end up with so much stuff that I'm not going to use, it feels good to convert it into these points for a sense of progression as opposed to just selling it for credits. Like I really appreciate that. Like it's like, oh, well, I don't really need a sniper. I don't really need this gun, but I'll take it because I know it's going to be like, you know, good worm food. Feed it to the worms. So like, that's nice. That's a nice change as well. Yeah, it adds a nice sense of progression to things, for sure. It would have felt weird to not have that. Like, I don't know that I would have cared as much about selling stuff for credits in like season 1 or whatever, you know? Oh, let's see, you said you were sort of the same. You would do runs like that with a free kit, or you do Rook ones to pinwheel and cadet. Yeah, I should give Rook a try because I have almost, I think Arachne is the only one I don't have. I need to like do a couple more upgrade to have like all the Rook upgrades or whatever. So I have like, I think what this one gives you like a blue backpack. This gives you like extra meds for Rook runs, enhanced weapon, heat grenade. So Rooks, I guess, are not as, it sounds like Rooks were a lot more scary and formidable in season 1 than they are now. They're kind of not, just because they start with like a basic pistol, and they don't have claymores anymore, or like they just don't start with them. So like, it sounds like they're a little less scary than maybe they were in season 1 from what I've read about. But it still would be fun. It's just like, I'd have to, honestly, I probably wouldn't play all that much different from how I play solos usually, which is pretty ratty and scavengery. Arachne was the one you maxed first, maxing the PvP faction. Shocker. Yeah. Well, yeah, I honestly, like, again, playing solos, like, I don't engage with as much PvP stuff just due to the nature of solos. Like, so it's been a slower process. And also, like, honestly, a lot of the contracts for Arachne are kind of ridiculous. Like, if I was playing trios, this defeat 5 runners thing probably wouldn't take too long. But the thing is that you can refresh these. They made it so you re-roll these missions like infinitely. So like, why would I take this defeat runners five runners when I could re-roll it and get something, not that, like this, break 8 windows and defeat hostiles, like any bots, 5 bots. Same amount of XP, I can do that in 1 run easy. And so like I would just kind of be running perimeter and like doing these missions a bunch. So I've been focusing on Arachne because I don't do as much PvP, and it was leveling up relatively slow compared to other factions because they just were giving out more experience and stuff. But I don't mind. Like, I think it makes sense for them to have the PvP missions, but just like one of them is like finish 6 runners in 1 match or something crazy, and I'm like, what? Like, why is that? It just doesn't really make sense for some of the stuff to have those contracts. And I'm like, I'm hoping that they kind of get some data on which contracts are done so they can see like which ones maybe need to be reworked a little bit. Do I have, I've already got, we're gonna worm that, and taking melee damage briefly grants a lot. I don't really care about that. Don't care about that. That would probably be good to hold on to, but I mean, I don't know. I've got just so many backpacks and guns. But I think also too, in my mindset, I'm like, I would rather use my gear that I have sitting in my vault when I'm doing runs with other people than on my solo runs. Because I don't really care. Like, my solo runs, I'm like, whatever. But if I can come in with a kit when I'm playing with other people, I feel a little more productive, like a contributing member of the team. Knocked out contracts as well. Yeah, I like that. Like, that for me is kind of the weird chill part. Like, I can go into solo games and be like, oh, I'll just like knock out this contract real quick, and then if I die or don't die, whatever, I'm like, you know, making progress, and so that feels good, and I can kind of play a little bit more freely, which is cool. I just claim a bunch of free stuff. I'll hold on to that because I'll probably do another couple. Runs. Played with a couple of your Apex buddies and you typically wipe the map, then did missions and looting. That is basically how the game is played. Yeah, like I think that's the standard for pretty much everybody, which because of the map size and because everything is just a giant visual magnet for other teams, you kind of have to. Like, that's when I do solo, when I do map events, it's the same deal where I'm like, I wait until later to do any of the map events, just because like I know there's players. I know they're out there. And again, solo's a little different because they might not try to, you know, jump at me in the same way because they're like, oh, there's someone over there, I'm going to avoid them and, you know, do my own thing. But it just it kind of varies. Okay, what can I do want to hold on to this core. Maybe I can get rid of, I have so many shields. Again, I have so many blue shields that I've exfilled with that like I'm like hoarding. Because I'm like, well, I'll use these at some point when I'm playing with other people, and then I just I just don't end up using my stuff, which I should. It's not like I'm afraid to lose it. It feels potentially more wasteful to just bring it into a solo match. I don't know. But let's go ahead and run this again and buy some more ammo. Way more ammo than I need, but that's fine. Your typical nights were free kit to gear up, run with that gear for a few times until I die, then Rook runs to stock the vault. That's probably, honestly, that's, I think, what I would do if I had vault space. Like, if I didn't have all this stuff sitting in here, I would be doing some Rook runs, I think, more. But I'm like, Rook runs are basically for getting stuff, and I don't need more stuff. I got plenty of stuff. And a chem grenade, because why not? What is this? Last trend. Oh, level up. Okay. Well, final exfil is active. All your stats are increased. Well, that was helpful for that run. Not getting the most benefit out of the agility one, but oh, I could also maybe switch to I could switch to thief. Now that I don't have.
Let's begin again.
You know what? I'm gonna use this instead, and I'm gonna Get rid of this one. SMG with suppressor and thermal still essential meta. The unique one, the dervish or whatever, I think. It's pretty strong from what I have seen. I have not encountered any of like gold unique weapons, but from what I've watched, it seems pretty good. Just because like smoke is so strong in a lot of ways. Oh man, that's right. Got Vandal cores on. Ah, what the heck? We'll stick with Vandal then.
Everything is breakable.
Utilize her abilities other than I like the double jump. There's not like thermal sights anymore, but the unique, that unique SMG has a thermal sight on it, yeah. I don't know if it's suppressed or silenced or whatever. But it seems to be pretty strong from what I've seen, just because of the smoke thing. Honestly, that's one of the reasons I like Thief, is because of the like your visor vision or whatever is very helpful in solos for like assassins that are going invisible and stuff. You can still see them, and you can see through their smoke and stuff pretty easily. Well, you can't see through their smoke, but you can see them in their smoke. But yeah, they added the PvE mode called Vault Breakers, which is, again, like, it's kind of like a time trial for Cryo Archive. Like, they give you the vault keys, and you just try to do as many vaults as you can. It's tough. I've just run with one of my friends. We've done duos. Trios, it would probably be a little more manageable. Like, it's tough. We do all right. But you're supposed to like do 3 vaults and then compiler. Like, I mean, supposed to, air quotes. But like, that's kind of the beating it. And then you exfil with this like vault data that you then use to buy upgrades to your kit that you go in with. So that's kind of like the roguelike mechanic of it. It's neat. The thing that I like the most about it is I have learned the Cryo Archive map. I was super nervous about going in, again, doing crew fills, because you can't solo Cryo. Going in and doing crew fills and having no idea what I'm doing and just like floundering like a wet fish with randoms is like stressful to me. Yeah, I never got to do Cryo Archive solo running by then. I didn't want to go in with randoms. Yeah, like I don't really mind going in with randoms because like, sure, okay, we die, I lose my stuff, whatever. I care more about like being the wet fish. And again, like if I'm with friends, I would care less about that. But I think it's just one of those things that just kind of I gotta get over a little bit. But yeah, no, it's a weird, just kind of mindset. I think that as I've gotten older, that's been the case for a lot of build games, like where you do team matchmaking or in stuff like this, where it's much more important, like arena shooters or whatever. Like, who cares? You know, that's a little different. But this, because there's time and oh geez, I don't know the spawn. This is the same spawn. Okay. There's just, yeah, there's a different like kind of mindset. I think I'm gonna do the same thing I did last time. Sadly, there is no med thing there, but I waited longer last time, so I might run into someone here this time. I probably will for sure. You were saying the bully with the suppressor and thermal was broken. That sounds pretty busted. The silence bully is really good. I do really like that. That is my go-to SMG for sure. I think the battle pistol is a new weapon in season 2. Also very fun. It did get a little bit of a nerf, but it's still very fun to use. I heard someone over here ready to die, I say to myself. Just want to check this wall safe. dirty window. Well, they're in there. I heard them. Oh, convoy. This is the thrilling part of watching a solo run. The waiting. This is why I would like to do other, like doing some trios and stuff, just because kind of have to play solos like this a little bit. You don't have to, but I end up doing it this way. Stress-inducing though, been there. Yeah, honestly, like solos is so much more stressful than trios and duos because you don't have anybody watching your back. Like it's stressful in like a fun way, like a thrilling way, you know. It's very just like sound focused. It's like quiet, it's methodical. I've had some good fights on this map too. What was that? Oh, that's convoy. But a lot of times the solo fights are someone sees the other person first and then they just get ult. But I actually I had some pretty decent. I had some pretty decent fights on this map. Someone is out there. So where out there are they? I'm gonna ignore convoy. Oh, I can't ignore that. Sound like over there, maybe? I think I could play this so much faster than I do. Is there a Tad in here? No, I don't know where the Tads spawn. I hear that shooting. No wall safe. Well, that answers that. Okay. I don't know where the other Tad spawn locations are here, but I don't think I can do convoy solo. Any bots? Any bot bodies? Nope, that's good enough for me. What is my quest? Oh, break windows. All right. All right, we're gonna just do the quest. I've skulked around long enough. We can just. I love Parting Gift. So Parting Gift is an implant. I think I might have actually already said this, but when you get a knife kill, it restores some of your health and shields. So like you can just basically knife the bots. And it's fantastic. Actually forgot that there are arms lockers here. I think this is the LMG I don't care for. I'll grab that. Yeah, Parting Gift is, once I discovered it, I was like, oh, this is fantastic. Like, there might be some other better options for certain PvP situations, but like, it's pretty dang good. I don't need to be here anymore. I need to go find windows that are breakable. I mean, need is, while in smoke. I keep forgetting to bring in smoke grenades. I have like 5 zillion of them. Someone was in here. That's looted. Probably was what I heard the shooting of. Got a dead bot over here. So I'm falling behind. There's the Tad spawn. Did I give away my location by activating it? I don't know. I feel like in solos it's usually worth it because sometimes it's a deterrent. Oh god. No, no turret, please. There's so many turrets on this map that I just need to be okay with shooting. But if I want to get over... I don't have any key cards this time. I also need to stop only playing airfield because I know the loot here isn't as good, / the opportunities are not as good. But I actually know it because players don't hang out there as much, so I've had a better chance to explore it. Oh, I don't like being down here. Okay, that red card is still there. That's good. You're shooting? Also potentially good. Don't grab MIPS rounds. I have like 2 stacks of them, and they're not too terribly expensive. I honestly, like, again, for kind of vault space, I've sort of stopped trying to just obsessively grab ammo. Is that this one right here? No, that's not a thief drone. Oh, no, right, there we go. Boop. I don't find the MIPS rounds to be like that super rare, honestly. But I also don't use a ton of snipers, shotguns, so I don't burn through them very much, so that's probably also part of it. But I do obsessively pick up gray salvage everywhere. Don't know why. They used to be expensive. Ah, smoke grenade, nice. Carry a couple of stacks. Yeah, that makes sense. Can't see through these. There are 2 windows. Okay, it sounded like someone grabbed another red keycard just before. Is that my red keycard making that, or is that someone going into... That's my red keycard. Probably, should probably turn that off. Oh my god, could I not accidentally double jump there again? Oh, sure. I don't have it. No, that's the pinwheel alarm. Did I miss a notification that pinwheel was broken into?
15 minutes remain.
It's gotta be. Yeah, okay. I think. I don't know, man. Nope. Looking for mechanics. Ooh, self-revive. Very nice. Very nice. Do feel more comfortable having one of those with me. Mostly because I tend to get caught out by bots. You didn't see it pop up either. Yeah, I didn't see it, but that's got to be what that is because it's still going. I forgot to break windows. Shame. Oh, there's a Tad here, though. Okay, I'm going to activate this Tad, and then I'm going to break some windows. I always expect to immediately die whenever I activate one of these things. Okay, turrets, bots. That is probably the commander and pinwheel, or that's a player. That purple. Seems relatively... Oh, I don't see that purple anymore, so that might have been a player. That blue, I don't know. And maybe the elevator for the ship doesn't show the pinwheel access, but it sounds the alarm. Oh, yeah, the conveyor thing. I thought the conveyor was like... I thought the conveyor didn't sound the alarm, and that was like the benefit of using it. No, these are all bots in here with me. Oh, this door's closed. So someone's up there and they just haven't turned off the alarm yet. Well, this gun has so much kick. Hey, I saw that sniper glint over there. Was that a bot or was that a player? Do I want to peek that? Nope, I don't. Now I'll peek it. Top of orientation could have been a bot. Could have been. Got 12 minutes left. The one thing about this map is that not having to worry about... Oh, that missed. Okay. 2 missed knives in there. Yeah, like all of that, shields are back to full. It's so nice for solo at least as well. Honestly, can't remember this point. That's fair. That's super fair. All right, we caused enough chaos and broke the windows we needed to break. So at this point, anything else is gravy. I kind of want to... So yeah, there are bots over there. That's a turret. Would save so much on stacks of shields. Yeah, I'm very stingy too, where I don't like to use the green meds, or especially not the blue meds, but like I like to try to find in a run all the gray ones so that I use those first, because I just end up taking a lot of, you know, a lot of little baby damage from everything. I have 1 red card, so I can exfil, but I don't have any green cards. I don't even... Scared me. The fact that that alarm is still going almost makes me wonder if whoever went up there, like, got killed by bots. That means an elevator's coming down, doesn't it? But the force field is still up. I don't know well enough the sounds that happen on this map. I'm so confused because the door is still up though. Like the red door. That's the elevator sound. Like the conveyor? Okay. Which that, I believe, is right here. Over there, I think. I think it's like right under there. Okay, so now someone actually breached through the normal way. Did they come down on my side? No, but they just activated... No, someone just activated a guarded out there. Right? That was the right spot to look at. Oh! They're right above me? What? I thought those were... Oh. They must have come down this way. Do I just go scrap again? Or scavenge their scraps? I didn't even hear them above me. Okay, so elevator sound is different from the conveyor sound, and that makes sense. They're not in it. They're in it, yeah. Weird. That's so weird. I didn't hear them at all. Yeah. Crazy. Okay, well, let's get back inside and go on up there then. It must have been real sneaky sneak. Alright, well, good for them. I had no idea where they were. I didn't feel like challenging that anyway. But, okay, it is around the corner. I'm familiar with this entrance, but yep, that's exactly. They came, so they must have gone up somewhere else and then came down on this side and just never turned the alarm off. All right. Well, this is basically just like a solo Rook style run. We're just scavenging everything. It's fine. I don't mind, but this door is closed. I'm so confused. I don't know. I didn't think you could close these doors once they're open. I guess you can. They did not open Red Room though. Okay. That's actually good. Let's do that. Let's do that. So we can it's such a long stair ladder case. The ladders are like weirdly glitchy kind of at times. Okay. I've got one red key card. I betcha I could find 2 more. Toss nades and chased with gunfire. I mean, no! I hate these things so much. The worst. Oh! What was that noise then? Hey, can you die? Commander? Great.
Danger. Danger.
Am I able to activate this before he launches grenades at me? Didn't. Oh, it did aggro him. Okay. Okay, we've got one from there. Yeah, I don't know what that other... That's where the thing pops down. God, I need to pay attention to where I'm going. Okay, that one's taken. Well, they had to have had at least one, right? Because they got out from one of those, so... Green shield, though. Down below. That must be with the commander, then? Okay. I could check the... I'm making an assumption. I'm not going to have enough time to do this, but it's good. It's good practice. The one that's all the way out there is, I think, already taken. I can't actually see. Hello. Is that not where it is? Oh, no, that's not where it is. It's over here. So, like, what is that noise? That's where it is. There, hey, what do you know? There's the lift. No one's on it. So they've already dropped it down. Reassuring. They're going to be coming towards me. Or the guarded. Oh man, if I was thief, I could have grappled over to that. I'd bet money that it's an assassin, and I'm not going to be able to see him anyway. Yeah, they didn't... I don't think there's enough red key cards. I'd have to kill some commanders and hope for the best, and I don't really know that I feel like doing that. I don't see... I'm pretty sure that that's where that one spawns, and I don't see the... Oh, no, it's over there. God. Okay. Was that below me? Where was that? I heard it. There is a key card over there. I don't have enough time to do it. I'm gonna be on final exfil again. But you know what? This is good map learning, right? I'm pretty sure they're below me. That alarm is so annoying.
3 minutes. Locate an exfil and
Have I used the Tau Ceti GG site? Yes. Yeah, there's a couple map sites that I've used. Not many of them are up to date for Season 2 stuff, but they are helpful. Yes. I mean, honestly, do I just go leave? I have like nothing. I need to delete some more stuff. Oh, wait, there's an... Yeah, that's the one I was looking at. Okay. I mean, they've got to be down there. I could go and activate that exfil. They just activated it. Hey, you know what though? But see, like, I feel good about that. That's like kind of game sense knowledge that I'm training, you know? It's like they came out of the thing. Ouch. I got a little burnt. It's okay. Yeah, probably. Probably would be a better decision to just leave. Run to the opposite side of the map for the guarded. It's like the mind games of it all I really kind of enjoyed too. Oh, look, a green card. Yeah, this is dumb. I don't even have vision on it. I mean, I could just chill for final again. Do I still have that core? Okay, they're over there. I'm gonna loot for the last minute and then just do final. Because my backpack isn't full. I don't need all this ammo though. It's already looted.
60 seconds remain.
I don't love doing final just because it's a little bit stressful, but like I feel unfortunately
Prepare for increased hostile action.
confident about... Oh, well, never mind. Now I don't, because now there's a bunch of bots going to show up here. I don't even know where to loot in here. I need the drone nodes. Oh, what the heck? I'm so reliant on Thief, the Thief vision. This is also good practice. Drone node. I don't need that either. I do have a smoke. Oh, please. Okay. Final exfil is... Uh-oh.
Exfil this way.
That's fine. We got it. Yeah, I really like Thief. The grapple is great mobility. I mean, Vandal is fantastic and fun too with the mobility options, but like, maybe no. But I do think that Thief is my favorite. Oh no! What have I done? We're still fine. We're good. You just don't want to get there too early. That's all.
Time to move. Smoke's out.
See, it was timing, right? Come on. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm not gonna kill you. It's fine. It's all good. Don't you fucking do it. Oh. I was just gonna down him. It's okay. We're fine. Could have gone worse. But see, it's the timing. It's the timing of it. All right. That was probably not the most interesting run, but that's kind of how they go. I'm a big proponent of like, I don't know that I've ever, 57 run into my last second knife in the thing. I don't know if I've ever killed anyone, like finished them off in an exfil. I've definitely downed a lot of people in an exfil because I'm just like, if I'm leaving or just for the experience, like downing them. But I'm like, if you're there and you're not like a direct threat, I'm like, you just get out with your stuff. Like, it's fine, you know? I've been on the receiving end of it too, where it's like, I'll get downed in the exfil and they won't finish me off, and I appreciate that. So it just kind of depends. I think there's actually like a like a contract or a mission or something that you have to do that is doing that. But like, I don't know. I'm a little more just, maybe it's just like the solo vibes. I had a run earlier tonight where I saw someone off in the distance and they were just like doing the crouch dance, and I just like crouch danced back and we just like went our separate ways. You've definitely executed in the exfil. I mean, you know, you need to make sacrifices to Arachne. I get it. Gotta do what you gotta do. No judge. Like, I'm sure I'm gonna be the one to do it. I'm sure it's gonna happen to me. Like, it's how it goes around. I've had plenty of opportunities where I've just made absolutely scummy moves, and I've had plenty of opportunities where I've had scummy moves used on me. So it's how the world goes. I have all these carry points, and I don't want to use them yet for experience because there's a double XP weekend that's happening, and I want to wait for that. But what can I get rid of that I don't need? Honestly, probably one of I should keep more cores on hand, but I can buy most of them now that it's like so many shields. Get rid of backpack. I have so much stuff I could get rid of that my hoarder tendencies activate for sure. Okay, high zoom optic. I don't think I can buy that one. Like, if I can buy these things, then I don't need to hold on to them, you know? I have a bunch of bullies, so I'm probably just gonna, yeah, get rid of that. You will 100% do crouch dance and live and let live. Also just chill in exfil, but try and knock me in exfil and I knock you first. You're leaving your stuff behind. That's fair. If you're gonna try to throw down, then it's on. You know, no hands barred. I think that's reasonable. I did swing first in that situation, so if they had finished me off, like, that's fair. But I got scared. I panicked. You know. But yeah, I've let people exfil with me as well before, because it's like you get extra carry points as well for doing that currently, and like, you know, why not? Why not? And I do think that it's a little different solo vibe. Like, that might not fly in a duo or a trio game. Maybe a duo because there's not as many people, but like 3 people, like that, there's a lot that could go wrong. I just like, for me, if there's no like aggression coming back, like I totally get it if someone's gonna try and go for that, like all bets are off. But like, if I'm not gonna be able to loot their stuff, like, it just feels wasteful. You know, we don't need to litter. The planet's already messed up enough as it is. Like, we don't need to make it worse. So many toxic objectives because I've just been doing all these Arachne quests. So like, if that's why I feel like I might have finished someone off like they were running to the exfil, and I took the scummy move of like sniping them or something and finished them off and then stole their stuff. But like, if I'm also in the exfil, it just feels wasteful at that point to be like, oh, this stuff is just gone, you know? And some people are like, well, you can just loot really quick while the animation's playing. And it's like, yeah, some people can loot that quick. I don't know that I have the ability to make that quick of decisions. But that's good for the people that do. Okay. Let's look and see what is another contract. Not that fast, normal, you have the space. So true. Yeah, like if you're having to make decisions about what you're dropping right then in the last like second in the exfil, yeah. That's a lot of brain energy. Yeah. Right here. Oh, executions are optional, but defeat runners, 6 runners in a single run. And I'm just like, I think that's happened once in a duos game. That's basically impossible in a solo game. Like, unless you wipe the entire lobby on Outpost or something, but even then, it just seems a little excessive. Defeat hostiles exfil after 15 minutes. Sure. I think I could do that. I try to avoid the ones that make me exfil because, you know, then I have to exfil, but I guess I just keep doing Vandal. I never use her. I always forget to use her abilities unless I have to for a mission, but What the heck? Let's do one more, and then I should probably get myself to bed. But there's no guarantee on the exfil you get it. Yeah, that's kind of my consolation when I do solos, especially as well. As it's like, well, I might have died and lost all my stuff, but got that mission done. Got it taken care of. That's a win, you know. So the it's what I tell myself when I'm like, you know, not doing so great or had a rough go of it. Which I genuinely am surprised that I haven't bumped into more players, truthfully. I think I'm gonna play a little more aggressive this time. I say that. That's probably not gonna happen. I'm too skittish. But I just yeah. And it's part of why I want to. It's part of why I want to try and get over the crew fill thing, because I think it would be fun to get more experience in like the team fight dynamics, because I do really like that kind of like, okay, we've just pushed them off, like where are they going to go to, where are they going to retreat to, or just kind of thing. And that's one of the things I like about solos, is that it's a lot of those like mind games. Like, I just heard them, did they just hear me? How can I like rotate to get around to them, kind of thing. And like, that's been helping me learn the maps a lot. And like perimeter, I feel like I know like the back of my hand now. Daramarsh, I know fairly well. Outpost, not as much, but yeah, I usually just stumble across them. And that's the scary part about solos, is that can be real.
Notice.
You bump into each other in that way, then it's a surprise, and then you're probably dead. Like pretty quick, but I also have no, don't at me. See, any other, like if it was duos or trios, I would have shot that thing, no question. But I don't want to give away my position just yet, because I don't know where I'm going. What are those? Secured resource and... Oops, again with the double jumping, man. My spacebar is too... I have that happen a lot when I played...
Watch out.
So you know how some games use F to interact with things? Sometimes I still do that. Sometimes that still happens. Secured resource. I don't know what the other thing is. Those are really close to each other, though. There's a bunch of the, like, little button things to open the red doors to Pinwheel. Bots being dropped off already? Oh, I guess that's like the start of the match thing. I do really love the sound design in this game. Like, the sound design, the vibes of it all are so good. And the music is great too, for it's just all... It's all very well put together. Which is why I just like that the whole hate campaign for it is annoying to me. Oh, okay, sure. Your screenshot of the biggest haul you got solo outpost in Ginger's server. Broken a Pinwheel first, your arm was in your throat on Exfil. Alright, I'll take a look when I'm done here. I don't know that I've had any like super crazy big hauls, because I really am just like ratty solo scavenger. Which I'm okay with, but it just, you know, I'm playing a different game. Any loot is good loot for me. Why is this door open? And I know that's not the case for everybody, but I just like to play, you know? I don't feel like I have any gear fear. Like, I mean, maybe I do a little bit, but it's more so just like I want to have its best chance of doing something, which is why I don't usually like to take my gear into solos. Remember how I said I'm going to play a little more aggressively? You didn't kill anyone. RNGesus was with you for key locations? Nice. Okay, I think I'm hearing bots outside. Solo mode, yes, that's what I'm... So it's all single players in this, yes. So there's no squads. Which is why it's so, like, different vibe. I need to defeat hostiles. Make some noise. Yeah, because I actually, for the first, like, I think almost like a week or so that I was playing, I was doing, like, solo no-fill into trios. Because I didn't realize, God, I hate this place. I didn't realize there was actually a solo mode. Because when I played the server test back in February, there wasn't. And, yeah, it's cool that there's actually, like, a real solo mode. It is a very different dynamic. For sure. There wasn't one then, yeah. We were solo queuing into trios. Yeah, it's that would be so much more stressful, solo queuing into trios, because that is basically just like solo rook running, a little different. But who's that guy shooting at? Oh, I heard a glass break. Oh, was he still shooting at me? No, he wasn't shooting at me. Have I attracted attention?
20 minutes remaining.
Yeah, it is cool. And there's a duo queue as well. The duo queue, solo queue you can do on any map at any time. The duo queue rotates each day, so today it's on Outpost. Tomorrow will probably be Perimeter, just kind of cycles through the maps. Oh, okay, there's definitely someone in here. I want to get over on the roof. With this gun, I don't really want to be stuck inside, but I just don't have a good... Oh. That's fun. Look at that. Oh, there's a guarded exfil right there. We don't need to... Nah. We don't need to stay here. New bots just get dropped off here? Okay, I don't know where the TAD spawns here. I think it's up above, yeah. Just picking up all sorts of stuff. Yeah, let's do this. Why not? Make a little noise. Battle pistol, I'll take that. Conveyance request. Well, heck. Is it that building there, I think? I think we got our objective for this run. Hold on. All right. There's one. Knife OP.
Hope this hurts.
Oh. Yeah, we'll take that. Why are so many green shields? Oh, they had a red key too. Bots are still shooting and stuff. That's fine. I didn't want to see out that window anyway. That sucks too. They were probably going for that exfil. Oh, maybe not. They came in here. Okay. Oh, I should have kept that claymore. I was worried someone else was following them. Dang. Should have kept that claymore for the yeah. Yeah, pinwheel access and exfil, you're so right. Now I just have to get there without getting squared in the face. Good timing, thank you for that. Ooh. Spot. Yeah. Oh, I know, I'm well aware that I'm being burned. Oh, the warden is here. Very nice. Do I have any... No, I don't. Why do I have this? Why do I have this? Oh! Okay, someone just opened a key in flight control, I think. Ooh. That's gonna... Oh, no, wait. No, I don't need to go... I need to go past flight control and around. Okay. Oh boy, 15 minutes. Can I... Please, let me... Get there. You can have your key room. I'm on a different mission.
15 minutes remaining.
Oh, man. Oh god. Now all of China really knows I'm here. Oh, that's bad. That's real bad. That's a problem. Oh, that's real bad. You know what? I bet that's the dude that's in the key room. I bet the sentinel's in the key room. Dang it, I don't have a mechanics kit. What am I doing? Stop. Stop loot goblining. I need to get up there. Oh, man. Those birds and the mine, that's really, really rough. Oh, that's also really rough. Can I? Oh, I can. Okay. Wait, where? No, I can't. I'm not making that jump. Can I do it here? Really? I don't like the sound of that. Is it because I'm injured? I'm hashtag damaged. Okay. No, that's not where I need to go. What? Where's the building? Oh, it's this one. It's this one. Is it this one? That was a bully? I thought that was the turret. Might be right, though. Wait. Is it that building? I don't... I'm a little... It's that one right there, okay. I don't actually know how to get up to it, but here we go. Oh. Did that not... Oh, it's... Oh, I'm looking in the wrong spot. Alright, ready to get sniped. No smokes. Hello? It's not exactly quiet. Assassin would be great for this. Okay, well now that I'm here, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. So now that I'm in, will the alarm turn on once I open a door? Where? Oh. Hear him. Okay. Is there a safe back here or no? Yeah, I think there's a safe spawn that can happen there. There's 2 crates by the wall. They changed it? Okay. No worries.
10 minutes remain until forced signal recall.
1 box on the wall. Oh, okay. This is where I wish I was thief. Because boy, would that be helpful. That, you can't break that glass. Well, that's where I was before. I was down below. Okay. So I'm going backwards through this. Interesting. Yeah, I don't, yeah, I need to pay better attention. I'm so bad about paying attention to claymores. Like, it's actually a problem. All the gun cabinets where I was walking. I do think that sometimes they just don't spawn. Aha. Not this time. Yeah, I think that sometimes the gun cabinets just maybe don't spawn. I also have only seen people run the other way through this place. I've been watching other folks. I only have 8 minutes, but I can exfil from here. Really? Okay. I'm just testing my shield strength. The nice part is that basically if anybody else comes up, I should hear them. Or I should set off the alarm. Will this set off the alarm? No? This is just quiet. Boy, if only I had all the red keys. That's the red key room, okay. No, yeah, okay, yeah, I see. Wonder where... So, I don't know if I can... I could probably do command wing, that would probably be doable. I just don't know... Do I just have to hit these buttons to get into command wing? Access denied. Oh no. Oh no, I was supposed to hit a button. Shoot. Whoops. Yeah, there's a button that I'm supposed to hit in here, I think. Did I just like... Yeah, I think so, I think so. I think it was in this room, actually. No? Just ran by a cartoon. Aha, it is. I'm telling you, I'm gonna run past... Run past? Probably a lot of things. I am not, I'm a little worried about the time. Yeah, because there's like crash carts and stuff somewhere in here. I think. Yeah, right here. Oh, okay, well, that's nice. No notes. Very good. No exfil. So I'm the only one up here right now, right? Like this is unnerving in a lot of ways. I mean, it's cool, but also like scary. I don't really need that second shield. Keeping all my meds until I do. Just heard some beeping noise. Did that not count? Okay, where am I now? I need to go... Wait, I need to go... Destroyed wing. To hit the button. Okay, so I need to go this way. I mean, the game does a really good job of giving that sense of, like, eerie something's wrong constantly. Oh, man. I don't need the battle pistol. I'm hearing some noises. But the alarm would be going off. Oh no, unless they came in through destroyed wing. Shoot. Hey, you're a bot. It could also be below me. If someone's exfilling from oh, someone just exfilled from destroyed wing. That exfill's gone. Right? Yeah, there was an exfil here. Not that I'm gonna totally let down my guard, but I don't know where I'm going. Okay, no, doors are still closed. Doors are still closed. Where's the button? Right. Nope, that's not the button I want to press. Oh man. I don't know where this thing is. Do I have to disable the barriers to open the command room? Here's a arms
This
locker.
is your 3-minute warning. Exfil awaits.
Oh, is it down? It might be down below. I'm gonna run out of time. I know there's a button in here to open. I don't have time to do command wing anyway. I should just, like, loot and leave. It's fine. I've watched so many people run through. Okay. I've watched so many people run through here, but I don't... Why did that sound like a doorbell? There's a secured resource in here? Oh, that's weird. Is that it? Oh, it's right. Okay, well, I found it. Okay, so it's down... Okay, not bad, not bad. Oh, come on. Okay, so it's down on the first floor on that side. I looted that arms locker. I mean, I'm not going to complain about learning this entrance. I opened the floor hatch. Take it out for
Exfil
final
this way.
exfil. I can just do this. We're good. I got the red key. We can just leave right here. We are all good.
Connection collapse imminent. Exfil immediately.
No, you're fine. That's the one thing that I did feel pretty okay about. Remembering and understanding. Because normally when I have come in here in the past, I haven't had a red key. Do I have a smoke grenade? No. I mean, let's see. Can I find something else to throw in my bag? I think that whoever I heard, I think that was the, them X-filling. Red room would have been cool, but I'm not complaining again. Like, any loot's good loot, and the fact that I was able to get in this way, pretty cool. I haven't done that before. Haven't been in Pinwheel all by myself. Incredibly unnerving. Not a very interesting. Oh no, I got one kill. I got one knife kill. So it wasn't a total boring walk. I was the last one on the map. So yeah, that sound we heard was probably whoever that was X-filling and destroyed ring. But so nobody else came up there. It was just me. I won the 1v1, yeah. Knife beats surprised recon running into the room. All right. Yeah, I mean, that's 16K. And I did my mission. So like that's a big win. And the best / worst part is I'm not even gonna keep these guns. I'm gonna take the attachments off of them and then worm food them. But that's, I mean, it's really that I just need to do Pinwheel more to learn it a little bit better. And so that was a great like no stress little like tour. Went to each area, found where the buttons are. Probably gonna forget them, but you know, I have a general idea, so that's good. All right, now the big age-old question: do I do the inventory management now? I think I'm gonna not. I think I'm gonna. That's gonna be tomorrow me's problem. So, but yeah, I just have like. I mean, I could swap one of these out for this. Oh, it's just got the reloader, so I could also just pull those off. That's where the rook runs come in handy. Lose nothing on a run, technically. Yeah, that's true. I mean, again, like I'm not too worried about losing like the stuff that I'm there with. It's just more that there's like the solo gameplay mentality that I get sucked into of like, oh, what's that sound? Be quiet, be sneaky, which is sort of the antithesis of roaming the map and learning it. But sometimes it works. Like if I'm a little more brazen, or like, you know, I was a little more cautious because I didn't really know where I was going, but I felt pretty confident the most of the time I was in there by myself. So, which ended up being true. I meant as far as learning, you can do more riskier stuff. That's true. That's true. And you come in later, so there's a chance that there's just like no squads and you can kind of just tour the map and whatnot. That's a good point. Pinwheel's probably already open, but yeah, that's fair. I just like, I haven't done the rook runs again because I've got so much stuff in my vault. I need to lose more stuff. But cool. Well, I mean, what I would consider successful runs. Maybe not the most interesting to watch, but it's been fun streaming it. Like I've said, I've been playing this for this. I've put a dumb amount of hours into it over the last month and a half, 2 months, and I haven't streamed since like last month. So I figured why not? And it's been fun playing. And thanks for hanging out. It's been fun chatting. And yeah, Shane, if you end up playing Marathon again, let me look at that screenshot here real quick. You end up wanting to get back into it. I'm down. Oh, nice. Oh wow, the UI looks like I guess not so different, but the UI definitely looks different. Interesting. Oh, the implants were even less clear what they were then. Wow. That's crazy. That's a lot of stuff. I like that you got the stuffed animals and a bunch of guns. Nice. Gold backpack? I've never come across a gold anything yet. But again, I don't think I'm as likely to doing solos. But yeah, that's cool. That's a haul for sure. Nice. It's good stuff. All right. I need to put myself to bed. But it's been fun. And I don't know. I don't know if I'll end up streaming more Marathon. Maybe. Like I said, I've got a backlog of other games that I want to play to at some point. Just streaming and stuff gets sometimes in a weird headspace, but it's fun. So I just got to remind myself that all I'm doing is playing a game and hanging out. And yeah, thanks for hanging out, Shane. It's good. If you do end up, reinstalling it or whatnot and want to play, I've got one of my friends that I play a good amount with. So we could do, you could be our trio if you were wanting to. I think this current season goes till September 22nd, so it's still got a good like month and a half going on. Double XP weekend this weekend. Not trying to put pressure on you or anything. You do what you want to do, but I'm just throwing that out there. But anyway, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. And I'll, talk with you when next stream happens, which will be, who knows, but, do I still have this? Is this a thing? Links? Is that how I do it? Oh yeah, it does still work. Okay, cool. There's links. If you're interested in links, they're there in chat. But yeah, thanks again for hanging out. Talk to you later. Bye.